Hey, this is Pure Hustle real quick. What's happening, guys? Happy Sunday. Look, whatever you need to do to protect your portfolio and make sure that you protect your investment in any play that you do, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, whatever, make sure that you're making sure that your money is being protected at all times, bro. You know, we're all in this to try to make some money, but you need to also make sure that you protect your investment, right? The difference between me and the YouTubers, as far as me saying, you know, what I'm doing as far as me buying some options, whether me playing around with ape, at the end of the day, I'm making sure that I have liquidity. I'm making sure that if the play doesn't pan out, because we all know having a bunch of unknowns, we don't know what's going on. Moving forward, I'm protecting myself. So let's say, for example, I put $15,000 in. You get what I'm saying? As a whole, you know, in everything as far as AMC. And, you know, let's say everything gets voted yes and we do the conversion and the split. And let's say it doesn't happen, you know, the way that everybody is talking about it happening. I'm going to make sure that my $15,000 is covered. Plain and simple. Whether I get that money from ape, whether I get that from a combination of ape, whether I get it from a combination of options, because I'm not selling my shares regardless of how it goes. I've already made a decision that I'm either going to win or I'm going to lose with my shares. Pretty much. That's it. But if there's a way for me to break even using maybe options, maybe using ape that we didn't have a choice on creating, that we ended up losing a percentage of our money to create it, you know, maybe you should start covering your bases to where if something doesn't pan out right, or let's say we don't, regardless of how it goes, whether it gets voted yes for everything, whether we vote no for everything, and the flip side is we don't moass that way either. You get what I'm saying? You need to be prepared for something, because, you know, just in case, you got to make sure that you cover your money. So, if, for example, if I put 15,000 in it, bro, percentage of that 15,000 went over there to create ape. You best be for sure that I'm going to try to make sure that I make my money back, regardless of how this outcome happens, bro. You can't sit there and just not do anything at this point. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. The difference between me and the YouTubers is that I'm still looking for a moass. I'm not changing my script on nothing. I'm trying to get my moass. It's moass or nothing at this point. It's my numbers or nothing. Moass for me, for my numbers. It's that or nothing at this point. I know what my numbers are. So if I don't get them, then it's not a moass to me. So it's either moass or nothing. That being said, I'm not compromising my shares. I'm not selling my shares. And I'm not going to jeopardize them losing 90% of my shares to obtain that. I'm not okay with that. So that's the difference between me and all these other people who are trying to cover their bases to make sure that they make as much money as they can while they do what they need to do. They want a short squeeze, and that's their way to getting it. And a lot of them have heavily invested into options, and that's why they have a heavily invested interest in options, because like I said in my last video, they don't care about the share count, because if the shares get took off and 90% of it is gone, if they have a few hundred options or close to 1,000 options, they're gonna make millions off it going up high. When you're in the money and you're making money, apply volatility, all that shit, delta and it all. You get what I'm saying? So they don't care about that. I care about my shares. And I care about my shares leading me to the moass. But at the same time, I need to also cover my bases and make sure that I'm getting my money back and I'm getting something out of this play. But I'm not compromising who I am to do it, and I'm not compromising my shares to do it. So that's the point. So at the end of the day, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing. It's not shill shit. It's real shit. And I'm not like these guys, bro. I'm going to protect my portfolio at the end of the day, but I'm also stand up for what I believe in. And I believe AMC is the key to do it, to create that change and to mess these guys up. So that's what it's there for. But at the end of the day, I'm going to also make sure that I'm protecting my investment and I'm going to make some money off of it. And when I get the moass numbers with my shares, when it's time for me to go, then I'll go. If it doesn't make sense, I'm going to leave my shares in there forever at that point. But I'm going to make sure that I make my money and get my stuff back and at least break even. When you break even, you can always make other plays and come back and make whatever it is that you intended to make. So that's just what it is. I ain't like these guys, bro. I'm over here providing the information, and it's just what it is, bro. And you guys take it how you want to take it. Not saying that you guys are, but what I'm saying is that everybody needs to be making sure that they have a game plan. You need to cover your bases, and you need to protect your money. That's the point. You can't have financial freedom if you're not protecting your dough. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I'm not sitting up here being greedy and getting clickbait and all this other stuff, bro. Trying to finesse y'all into a play or finesse you into a category to where you need to do what they're doing to benefit their portfolio. I'm telling you to protect your own portfolio and for you to do what's right in your eyes for your family, not in the best interest of other people or to put other people in a position to where they can benefit theirs and not care about you or the little guy. You get what I'm saying? That's the difference, man. So hopefully y'all get it. If you do get it, cool. I felt like I didn't even really need to come out here and say this to be able to differentiate between me and my methods on what I'm doing and what these YouTubers are doing for their squeeze exit. But I don't want there to be any confusion. So I decided to be like, you know what? It's probably not needed, but I'm going to say it anyway because I don't want there to be any confusion or for me to be, you know, categorized as somebody that's like them trying to just get paid, bro. There's nothing wrong. I never had a problem with options. I never had a problem with you doing what you needed to do to make sure that you get your portfolio. I'm saying that the people that a lot of people listen to get information from and to get into plays do so blindly, and they trust what people will say because they present it to them nicely. You get what I'm saying? And I'm here to say that you don't have to listen to these people and you need to go with your gut and make your own decisions. You get what I'm saying? And I don't compromise myself of me being a retail investor and a human being and a man and an ape by selling off my shares. I don't do that. I didn't get in this game in an AMC for me to just sell off. So I'm not selling off. However, I am going to protect my money and I am going to make money, or try to, at least on option plays. And I'm going to make my money trying to get it back through 8. So however it goes, bro, I'm covering my bases on either direction. Up, down, left, or right. You get what I'm saying? However AMC goes, that's where I'm trying to be at. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm ready to pivot in any direction. And I'm ready to maneuver. And I have my numbers. And I'm looking at everything across the board. And I'm ready and prepared that when this thing decides to take off in either direction or do what it's going to do, that I'm prepared and I have a game plan on what it is that I'm doing. I'm not just sitting here saying yes to a conversion, yes to a split, no to a conversion, no to a split, and then that's just it. And I'm just sitting here not doing anything and just waiting around for something to actually pop and then try to go and be like, oh, and scramble and be like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? Should I wait for this number? Should I get out? Should I try to do this? I ain't got time for all of that. That is not the time to decide those things. You should be deciding these things right now when the market's not moving. You got free time to think. You get what I'm saying? And to come up with your numbers, hit the drawing board, grab a piece of paper, write some shit down. That should be your time to game plan on how you want to do this. Not sitting up here listening to other people's opinions and what it is they want to do or what they're doing. Not even listening to me. I'm just here to just provide you information and just let you know what it is. And just let you know that I'm fucking here, bro. And I ain't going nowhere. So, but I ain't trying to sell you no snake oil. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. You know, you're the only person that's going to be there when that sell button is gone. It's gone and ready to move on. And, you know, you hit that button, whatever, or you buy more and you do what you do. That's just you. But you need to have a game plan. And that's it. That's all I'm going to say on that. So, y'all be cool. Happy Sunday. Probably check in tomorrow. Probably go play some games, man. Might go watch a movie. I'm ready for that Last of Us premiere, so I'm gonna check that out on HBO. I think I probably got them another hour before they release it, so I'm gonna check that out. Pretty cool. I don't think Pedro Pascal should have played Joel, but you know who would have been a bad Joel? I was talking about this with my son. I was like, Hugh Jackman would have killed that shit. Mr. Wolverine, he would have killed that role. Oh my God. He would have killed it. We've already seen him in movies on how he gets down in his action scenes, bro. And he pretty much is around that age on where Joel was. And Last of Us, I think he would have played it. But, you know, maybe Pedro might do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? We get to finally see him take a break from that Mandalorian or Mandalorian, not Mandalorian, Jesus, the Mandalorian costume. So, you know, oh shit, fucking cat. You know, but yeah, all right, that's about it, bro. Deuces. Have a good night. Be safe.